Yeah, hi guys. Just made some changes. I just thought I'd run through them. Um, where should we start? Start at the entry. Kaz, just not too sure if this is what you meant, but it actually looks quite good with just having the one post, I think. And that could be the entry table there with a screen. So when you come in, you sort of have this little area that you come into. The only thing from the outside is obviously the windows and doors, and the window and door aren't centered on this overall space, but that's probably not a big issue, seeing that you've allowed for an entry table. Window 1500 wide by 1200. Um, you got your windows either side of the fireplace, 800 wide to the floor. We've got our stackers. Um, that's fine. You got a stacker out here the same size. This window stays. Another window 1200 wide by 700 high is kind of a typical ensuite window above WC. Ensuite wall-to-wall vanities. I mean, that's the actual vanity carcass itself. Walk-in shower. You come in. Vanities, toilet. Big walk-in wardrobe. Pretty substantial. Master bedroom. Now, I moved the wall for the master bedroom, and you're still left with 4-3 as the master bedroom, which is still a good size master. Um, have pulled this WC slightly back, and I thought, oh, we could do some like timber fins down the bottom of the stairs just to add a bit of interest. But yep, that all works. Full length vanity. Didn't know if you wanted a cavity slider in this area, closing the walk-in wardrobe off. So all my notes in orange are sort of to comment on, for you guys to comment on. Hot water cylinder underneath the stairs. I think if we allow access through the wardrobe, because otherwise either that you wouldn't want to do it through the pantry because then you got to have space to do that. Full length laundry storage area along the back. I think much better use of space. Door into leading. And that's pretty much the ground floor. Oh, the studio downstairs, single door, leading internal access, then up the stairs. And now to the upper level. The only changes here are half desk, half storage. And I thought, put the desk on this side, because if you had the desk on this side, as you come up the stairs, you've got a chair right there. And I thought, oh, I'll make the desk on this side, put the storage on that side. All the windows are 2 meters by 12, except for this one where the stairs are being 2 by 1, just for some light coming in, the morning sun coming in. Bathroom as per. Nice walk-in shower. Just confirming whether you guys want a shower niche. It does have to be in the building consent drawings, so just let me know and I will draw it with, I'd say, whether it was like some sort of full length niche, that would be easier. And if you wanted to make it smaller, you could make it smaller, but full length would probably be easier. The studio. So because the stairs have moved forward because of the landing down below, um, it does leave an 1800 wide section up the top for a door. So rather than a triple slider, that could be a double slider or a bifold door with 3 panels. Um, I had a thought of this sort of idea on the corner. So you have and it's actually, it's from a structural sense, it's actually just lintels that come over the top. So it's no big structural steel items or anything like that. And we could do a cantilevered corner. Typically an internal corner is better from a weatherproofing point of view, but you can do externals now, which will just open up that corner. 2 stacking sliders of 3 meters. Lounge, hallway wall gone. Bedroom, slightly wider bedroom for this one, smaller one. Made the bedrooms 3-2 from the front of the wardrobe. Full length cabinet. Move the toilet down, door down. Kitchen, still good. So the only thing really is whether you wanted a strip window in this wall above the kitchen bench top, but between the underside of the cabinets, merely just a strip window or not. Um, the height, the height of the ceiling. So what I was thinking is this area could be pitched, in other words, following the roof, and the bedrooms could be flat to save costs. Or this area is all pitched and the bathroom and the bedrooms are flat. And to give you an idea of heights, if I went to a section, I will just show you. So if that area was raking, you'd have almost 3 meters on at the height to 4160, which would just make that whole space feel quite large, which would be quite cool. Cost wise, um, let's just say if the roof was say the roof was 10 grand all being flat, if you change this area to a rake ceiling, you'd probably add about 5k. It's a bit more labor intensive. You got to put a bit of roof, you got to put roof venting in the roof like we did at Riviera, Jesse, because it builds up with a bit of heat. So it's probably 5k. So 10k additional 5k to make it sloping. Um, so I'll just go to 3Ds and I'll kind of show you. Now, a couple of things. This roof, you can't really do a gable on this roof because then it would trap water in the back. So if you didn't like the hip, we could just keep it the single plane. It'll pick up on the post. It'll be higher than that roof. Or we could actually drop this roof down so that we are sort of the same height. I just got to check whether it makes it a bit too low. It might be okay if it was the same height as this roof coming down. Either or, I'll figure that out in the building consent drawings or having it slightly higher. You got all your windows, all looks good. The entry looks good. I reckon the entry looks good with the one post. It actually does look good. Still one post down there. The only other thing I was going to suggest is with this block wall is what you can do is if you didn't, because when this is cut, you'll see this is going to be almost a 2 meter high block wall. We could do a retaining wall further back and have it tiered. What I mean by that is sort of have it stepped down. So the big wall, it just means that it's not such a big high mass of wall when you're looking up. If you're not concerned about it, just do one wall because obviously it saves cost. But that's about it. And the other issue is whether you guys want to have this weatherboarded wall or more of an open timber balustrade type, and whether you wanted any stairs coming down or whether you just kind of access, if you wanted to go down, whether you go down a path or something through the top deck. That was the only other question. Yeah, the rest of it's all looking pretty sweet. Yeah, looks cool, man. So if you guys are all good with that, then I can start getting building consent drawings underway, getting Geotex to give us a price on the cut and fill, and we may need an engineer over the garage door, but I'll see what I can do. It's at this stage, obviously, if we don't, the better. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Cheers, guys.